Well, hi, and welcome to this next video. In this, we will learn how to say only in Portuguese. There are two different ways to say it depending on the context. So let's jump into this, and this should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully this makes sense. So in Portuguese, the way to say only, as in the only person, the only car, the only this, the only that, is by using the words único, única, únicos, and únicas. Which one you use depends on the gender and number of the word you're referring to or describing. Like so many other things in Portuguese, the gender and number are very important here. So, if it's a masculine singular word that you're referring to or describing, you use único. If it's a masculine plural word you're describing, it's únicos. A feminine singular word, única. Feminine plural word, únicas. So here's the examples. Ele é o único homem que sabe fazer isso. He is the only man that knows how to do that. I'm referring to a man. That's what I'm describing here. Homem. Okay? Homem is a masculine word. O homem. So it's also in this form a singular. So I use único. Ele é, he is, o único homem, the only man. The next sentence, eles são os únicos carros que têm essa característica. They are the only cars that have that feature. I'm referring to cars here. Carros, which is a masculine word in its plural form. There's more than one car. Because I'm doing that, I use únicos. Okay, the plural form. Eles são os únicos carros que têm essa característica. Next, ela é filha única. Usually you'd use único or única describing only, okay, before the noun that you are using, but not always. When you say ela é filha única, she is an only child. So literally it would translate as she is a child only. Okay, but that's fine. Okay, that's how they say it in Portuguese. It works. Ela é filha única. All right, she is an only child. You could say, if you want to say she is the only child that her parents have, you could say ela é a única filha que os pais têm. All right, but either one works. Now let's do the plural. Elas são as únicas mulheres no time de futebol. They are the only women on the soccer team. The noun here is mulheres, women. It's a feminine word, it's plural, there's more than one, so we use únicas. All right, so hopefully that kind of makes sense. Único homem, únicos carros, filha única, únicas mulheres. All right, gender and number, but pretty, just takes practice, and it comes with time as you're studying Portuguese. But if you get used to finding words that are masculine or words that are feminine in their singular or plural form, just practice which one you'd use. Okay, único, únicos, única, únicas. Now, when you want to say only or just, as in the shirt costs only or costs just $5, you use the word somente. You don't use único or única, use somente. So referring to this, it's only this much, or it's just that much, or whatever, right? So examples. A camisa somente custa $5. The shirt only costs $5. Okay, because you're talking about yeah, like you're talking about the cost of something. It's just not that much. You're in that context. You're using it. Okay. A camisa somente custa $5. Shirt only costs $5. Okay. Eu tenho somente irmão e uma irmã. I have only one brother and one sister. All right. So you're talking about numbers here, basically, and just kind of, there's not that many. It's only this much. So it's somente. So practice, study, and agora é sua vez.